guessing the movie for the winds, how the devil is everyone. Let's spend an hour having fun. Bless you all for joining me, watching my work create debris, clean it all up. I surely could. With my wife nearby, I probably should. The world of Wayne is streaming live, models and projects coming alive. A car crash you don't have to. The little world away is streaming live. Models and projects coming alive. A car crash maybe with a mug of cranking. Stand by for laughs and let's get frantic. Let's get frantic. I've got two dachshunds who love to bark and a resin cube around a shark. Hello, Christian from Grantham. I hope you love my new anthem. The world away is streaming live. Models and projects coming alive. A car crash maybe with a mug of cranking. Stand by for laughs and let's get frantic. Let's get frantic. Let's get frantic. Let's get frantic. Let's get frantic.
You know, sometimes I forget to press the button because I'm just laughing at chat so much. I really thought, Lou, that we had had a conversation about Enemy Mine. I thought this is going to be fresh in Lou's mind. And then I probably figured, actually, that conversation might have been about 4 years ago. My mind's got no concept of time. Oh, bless. How is everyone? Hello, Christian from Grantham.
Let's give it up big time. Hello, Christian from Grantham. Now let's get cracking.
So tonight I've changed my camera slightly, so I've got to look up to look at you on the camera. And the reason is you can see more of the room, and if you get bored of me, you can watch the lava lamp. As a matter of fact, look, I normally have my that's normally on as well. There we go. Now we can get on with it, can't we? Get comfortable. I am comfortable tonight because I'm on the rum. But before I go into my monologue, which I normally do, I was watching Empire Strikes Back. I've got issues. I want to talk to you about my issues with Empire Strikes Back. Ugnaughts, okay? They're at Bespin. C-3PO goes where he's not meant to go. And, he bursts into a room and things are going on. And then you hear and he blows up into little bits. So then Chewbacca leaves party and thought, I don't like this droid, but I'm going to go down there. I'm going to find out where he is. So he sees where he is. He took the time to rescue C-3PO. He picked up literally bits of C-3PO and wrestled Ugnaughts for these blinking bits of droid. And he put them back together. And I know C-3PO was not happy because he put his head on backwards. Some of you may have noticed that when you're focusing on putting droids back together or, doing what's right, the biggest things might be staring you in the face. So in today's video, obviously, I was doing Darth Vader's leg, and I put it on backwards. So come on, spoilers from 1982. Can it still be spoilers? I don't know. But I have changed it. As soon as someone mentioned it, I went straight outside, and I'm just like kicking myself, going, "How the hell can I do that? How did I not even notice that?" But I did fix it. So the shin is now on properly. That's right. Chewbacca didn't have arse screws. That was the problem. So, I did put Darth Vader's leg on backwards, the one that I was working on. I thought I was going to get more comments about that, but I can understand Chewbacca's pain now. Chewbacca was just trying to get him working. He didn't know that the head was on backwards. I was just trying to get the leg together. I didn't know it was on backwards. Me and Chewbacca have a lot in common. Hello, Charlotte. Charlotte, everyone's asking, am I a granddad yet? Perhaps July 4th. I'm hoping you're keeping well. Charlotte's on her, 21st to 22nd week now. Oh, bless you. Oh, Mrs. Wilder Wayne's in here as well. Why can't you play hide and seek with a Pokemon? Because it's Pikachu. Oh, okay. So where are we? So Spotted Skunk, you finally managed to catch a live stream. Well, welcome to tonight's live stream. I have got some things to talk about. And most of the topics to start off with are dominated by this little company. Look, I've got assets. I've got assets tonight. Are dominated by this company here. Woo! Ooh, what have I got to say? Okay, first off, how many people are in here at the moment? Oh, we've got 136, so I'll let you know this now. Agora Model is going to be having an offer on tomorrow. Now, if you remember this, I think I've got an asset for this as well. If you remember this, Agora Models do the Advantage Club. Did you know this? That 5 years ago, Agora Models issued their first lots of points towards the to the Advantage Club. If you're unsure what the Advantage Club is, it's all on the Agora Models website, and there you go. There's a slide that's up there at the moment. Now, because it's 5 years, they're going to be running a promotion. That is, promotion's very, very limited. Okay, and most of you, or all of you, are going to be getting an email tomorrow. But they said it's okay for me to let you know this now. This is amazing. You ready for this? I hope you're sitting comfortably. Okay. So for the 5 years Agora Advantage Club, they're celebrating 5 years of redeeming points. It's been 5 years since their first Advantage Points redemption. To celebrate, they're running a huge special offer. They're offering £500 off all full kits. Applies to full kits currently available on the website. Now, that's different for different locations. So in the UK, it's £500 discount. In America, it's $500. In Australia, it's 1,000 Australian dollars. In euro, 500 euros. The yen, 100,000 yen. Wow, look at that. It seems like a lot. The Czech krona, 5 lit is the code there, and Quinto 12. There's going to be different codes, 12 Mexican pesos there. I'm just going to leave that on the screen for a little while. That's going to be on till Saturday, the 7th of March, and you will get an email tomorrow. I don't know when this is going to go live, but they're the codes now. So that's sort of like an introduction for you. I'm just going to leave that so you can quickly write those codes down. You can see it on demand as well. I've only just found out about that. What an amazing offer. Do you remember last year when they did that thing where for World Mental Health Day that you bought a model and then you could give a model to someone else who would need it? That's up there. That's up there with that. So that's for full kit models. So if you're buying a full kit, you have got a chance to get it cheaper at the moment. So well done. That's brilliant, Agora Models. Absolutely brilliant. Now, last week, I shared with you the Diorama competition. Someone told me that the link wasn't working properly. We did fix that earlier in the week. And if I put that up on the chat there, you can now click that link and that will take you to the Diorama page. There's an entry form on that page. You click on that and you'll be able to get straight into that. Now, the closing date for ideas, it's only ideas only. It's the 15th of March. So coming to the end of February now, you haven't got long for that. That's coming. So that's that. And I've also got some news about another little build, which is this one. I never get bored of that intro. Okay, so I don't know if you remember when we first had the introduction and we did this. God, this was last year, wasn't it? This is when I can't remember when this was last year, but we said that we'll give you updates throughout the whole process, and we're going to have updates coming soon. But one of the things that was mentioned by James at Agora Models is he wanted to keep everybody in the loop and keep it out there because this is a community project. Really, we're getting a lot of input from the community, and it's a testament to Ian and Todd of collating everything in that in that website, asking the questions about what sort of stand, asking questions about what sort of scale models and all of that. And then James said it would be good if we can get someone in the know. Obviously, the people that are actually looking at designing and what they can make and what they can't together to actually thrash this out and see what we want, the want list, if you like, that the communities gave. We did that. We did that earlier on in the week, all three of us together, including James and the people in the know, and we shared everything that the community have put forward to that. And I have to say, it was eye-opening, absolutely eye-opening, and I couldn't believe how receptive they were to our ideas. So just to let you know, that stage has now happened. I'm not sure what the next stage is. I'm sure it'll be a going away and then coming back to us with what can and can't be done. We had a wish list. But it was pretty amazing to actually sit in on that. And I'm sure Ian and Todd would agree with me on that. So thank you, Agora Models, for sharing that with us and allowing us to see that side of a model making thing. But we will open that out more when we've got a little bit more information. Not quite enough to make a video yet, unfortunately. But I thought I would let you know that, and that's where we are at the moment. So it hasn't fallen off the table. It's definitely very much in our foremind, if that's a word that I'm using at the moment. Okay, so I've talked about Darth Vader's leg. Okay, I'm thinking about doing a kit caboodle video on Saturday. I don't know if this is something people want to see, but what I want to do is I want to weather up the SAS Jeep wheels to make it look like it's been on sand. So I want to do the wheels, but also this weekend, I really want to take the time machine that myself, Aztec Dummy, Lou Dalmaso there, and Phil did on the Spruverse Challenge to Bicester. Now, the problem I've got on my one, we didn't factor in inertia for the wheel. So to actually get the wheel started, because there's no capacitors giving a big shock of power, we sort of have to start it slowly. With what we've done is it'll just turn like a fan in the end. And my one is slightly unbalanced, so it wobbles. Now, I bought these rollers that I can put on the back, which will support the weight of the disc, which should make it spin smoothly. So I'm thinking about installing them as well. So I thought I'm going to do a kit caboodle video where I'm weathering and doing the time machine. We'll have to see. That's this weekend. So if you do see a video, that's what I've got in mind. That's what I'm planning to do. And then the last one is, how do I tackle the Orca Pack 2? Now, I know some people have had the payment come out for this, and Lou told me that an email's gone out saying you're going to be getting Pack 1, was it next week or this week? And Pack 2 is following very closely behind. So people are going to be getting that. Now, before, as I separated my weathering video and the Pack 2 video. Now, I'm thinking, because the Pack 2 instructions are on the Agora Models website now, of actually putting them in the video as well, because there are some things in Pack 2 that I know I'm going to be weathering. So I think I'm going to do the weathering as I go along with the build. But I will say to people that, you know, you don't have to do this. I'm just conscious that if people are building it as stock, they're going to want to know why my one's different. And I don't want them to know that. So I think if I keep it in the same video, food for thought. Food for thought. Other than that, that's all I've been doing. Can you believe my monologue is now only 11 minutes? Normally that goes on for a good 20 minutes. But how the devil is everyone? I am on the rum tonight, just so you know. I'm enjoying the rum tonight, which I'm just topping up at the moment because it's a little bit strong. Oh, and Mrs. World Wayne's bought me a planner as well, because apparently I don't plan very well. So I know where I am. I've got a big thing that says Wonderfest on there. So I'm looking forward to that. Definitely. Lou and Wayne are in coots. Most of our conversations rely on Monty Python backing. There are no issues with Empire. If you think you have a problem with the movie, no, you don't. Wayne's got issues, don't we all? Yeah, I can't believe I put it on backwards. Thank you, Steve Powell. You just gifted a membership to Aaron Llewellyn. I know how to say Llewellyn because my old form tutor in school was called Llewellyn. Which was really nice. Let me just scroll back here a second. Hang on a minute. My chat has gone weird again because this layout's now changed. I put it in a different place. I'm looking over this side of the screen and it's not. It's over this side of the screen. So, no, I appreciate that, Steve. Thank you so much, sir. I was watching a boxing fight last night. It was a dentist versus a manicurist. They were going at it tooth and nail. I bet Chris Hurst is on the floor laughing. I bet you Fang Doc there, he's probably heard all of the dental jokes they're going. You didn't realise how big the 1989 Batmobile will be. You know, I actually got that delivered today. I've got the next pack of that. And the next pack of the Lich King came as well with a free mug. I didn't open that, though. Dave Phillips, you'll be happy to know that I actually did pack whatever it is of the Red Bull, even though I was missing a stage. I think I can continue without that stage at the moment, and I think I can install it afterwards without taking things apart. But in this pack, you did get a kicker of a cap I've kept it all in the plastic. I didn't even open it, but it's a really nice Red Bull cap. So you're going to like that. What was the other thing that I did? Lich King. Oh, Lich King's got a mug as well. The Lich King has come as well. It's got a mug as well, which is cool because in exactly 8 o'clock, 9, 10, 11, in 3 hours' time, midnight, the pre-launch of Midnight goes live. So if you have already pre-ordered Midnight, you'll be able to start playing the new content in 3 hours. So I'm looking forward to that. There is a comic with Darth Vader visiting C-3PO during that time because he recognised him. Really? That could be that. Well, that's right in itself. That's a film in itself. C-3PO, the movie. Are you going to do the Flying Scotsman build? Well, it's only a trial, so we don't know if it's coming out. Adrian, no idea. I think Kevin the Nexus did pack 4, stage 4. I think that's the last one that's going to be in that. But it would be nice to see it, but no idea. And it was really limited. Normally with these trials, I've got an idea where they'll be. I know they're always in Somerset area and Cardiff area and Cheltenham. All around that area seem to be able to get hold of them. Sometimes they bring them up to Essex in Canvey. Sometimes they're in Durham, and a lot of times they're in Solihull and Fort Dunlop if you're along the M6 corridor there. But the yeah, I couldn't find this one at all. So it will be interesting. Wayne, had you ever had a grandparent died on April 1st before? No. But you know what? You saying that, and I don't want to bring the mood down, but a lot of my family have died in April. April's a bad month for us, unfortunately. Oh, thank you, Ian. Ali Kusanagi, Stevie B, the Ralph 2041. Hi, Ricardo. How's it going? Ma Helper, and here's Johnny. You've all received a membership from Ian. Thank you, Ian. That's going to throw havoc to my end card again, isn't it? Oh, that's appreciated. No, I really appreciate that, Ian. What is going on? My chat keeps skipping. I'm sorry. Stevie what? Here's Johnny. Right, okay, it's coming up. Stream Elements is having a baby at the moment. It's confusing the hell out of me. Chewbacca was doing C-3PO. He was doing him a favour. He just left him. I just don't understand. I think he was ungrateful, personally. Inching close to 100,000 memberships, maybe in 3 years. No, I reckon. I don't know. We're getting like last month we had about 647 new subscribers last month. I normally average between 400 and 600. So let's take a mean of 500 subscribers, and I need about 12,000. 12,000 coming up soon. So, don't know. Don't know. When it happens, it will happen. Yep, 21 weeks down and 18 weeks to go. I can't believe you're 21 weeks down. Bless you. Charlotte will keep coming around telling me how big her baby is. Today it's like a melon or banana. It was a banana the other week. Oh, bless. You went to Mexico about 4 years ago, although we'll visit again briefly when doing the holiday next year. Someone just went, I can't remember who. I got worried with the civil unrest there. What's that? Mexico? Yeah, we've had that on the news here. I don't tend to watch the news at the moment. You know what? I don't really watch TV. I'm one of these catch-up guys. I really do like the on-demand stuff, and I've been watching so much stuff on YouTube. I'm hooked on Matt Armstrong. I just like how he can take like £1 million Ferrari that's been wrecked and just take the thing apart. It's like those watchmaking videos that I was telling you about the other day. You know, these people take these Rolexes apart, and I'm like, how on earth are you going to put them back together? It's the same thing, but with supercars. I'm sure a supercar's easy to take apart, but putting it back together? Nah, not. I don't know. I don't know, Ian. I'm guessing everything on their website. They said if it's available, if they've got the full kit price. Did they think I got money or something? How are you, Wayne? I'm doing fine. Was in hospital last Friday afternoon. Had operation, came out next day, Saturday, now recovering. Oh, well, hopefully it's gone all right for you, Ray. You're on the road to recovery now rather than all the worrying. Think of it that way. Always positive. Positive silver lining. ET is looking shifty back there. Yeah, I haven't got him on at the moment. I think I might have left him on the other day. Yeah, that's not working. I think I left him on. So that's not good. I need something more, another retro thing in here. I might have to bring, as I said, probably in the space next to ET on the floor there. I might have to bring that 1/6 scale Mustang up here because it is just taking up so much room at the moment. And where would Airwolf go? Airwolf has got to be here, hasn't it? I mean, I've got we've got a couple of years yet, I'm sure, but yeah, Airwolf's got to be there. Even the Falcon, and the DeLorean. I'm trying. This is why I don't think about where models are going. Because if you go down that street, you're going to have a bad time. Still the best TV theme tune. Yeah. Do you have any news on another James Bond cars? No, I think they updated that in a newsletter, Jacob. Obviously, we've got the Citroen CV2 coming soon. And I think some others are autumn time, I think they announced. The Grim Willows, have you seen his weathering on the Orca? That's Mark. Oh my God. Absolutely amazing job. Using chipping medium on it. Very, very good. I do like your work. Which theme do you like best, Airwolf or Street Hawk? That was Street Hawk, wasn't it? Yeah, I prefer Airwolf. They should use the Airwolf control stick as the remote for a model. You know what? Talking about that, hang on, I've got to go back. We're having an 80s talk at the moment. I pitched this to Mrs. Worldaway, and I'd be interested in your thoughts on this, yeah? Optimus Prime was like created as a cartoon, primarily, to entertain the kids, but to sell the merchandise as well, wasn't it? I don't know if it was the cartoon created before the merch, or was the merch created then a cartoon was made to support the merch? I don't know which way it rounds, but I was thinking of 3 big franchises in the 80s, and one of them I know you're going to think shouldn't be included in this list, but I think it should. Now, I think, which one would you think would be like the best of these 3 franchises as a merchandise franchise? The first one, Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles. Obviously, they had the figures as well, and I can't get over how big that was, the amount of merch that came out for that. The second one, He-Man, and even you could probably throw She-Ra into that as well, with Castle Grayskull, very big in the 80s. And the third one, people don't think was big, but I'm telling you, the amount of toys that I still see in vintage toy shops, Mask Crusaders with Tracker. I bet a lot of people don't remember that cartoon, but wow, that I can't believe that didn't do bigger than it did back in the time. They were the 3 big ones for me. And if I had to pick between them, I would probably pick, it would either be He-Man or Mask over Turtles, even though I know how big the Turtles were. Mrs. Runaway just looked at me as if to say, what did I marry? And then I just said to her, once you've gone geek, you never go back. I don't know. Wait till you see the. Where's this? Wait till you see the email. I don't know. This is just the information that I've got at the moment. So, and I'm sure that's going to be following tomorrow, Sid. But it is for full kits, so I guess I don't know. Is the Airwolf emblem a wolf in sheep's clothing? I'd really love for you to do another behind the scenes filming episode. What, like the raw footage of me filming something? I could do that. We did a thing on the Patreon members channel once where I did the raw footage, but then I showed people how I edited it. So they were just watching me edit the footage. I don't know if that's interesting to watch, but yeah, it's fun. I killed 2 birds with 1 stone. I was doing a member stream and I was making content. But I put it this way. There's a lot of things in an edit you don't see. So, for example, I built this Red Bull today, and that's going to be on the channel on Monday. Now, you won't see this in the video, but what actually happened is that I received the missing stage 40 I had. So I built that. There was hardly anything to do. And then I moved on to stage 45 and did 45 to 50, forgetting the fact that because I didn't have stage 40 in the last pack, I hadn't done stage 43. So once the video was done and edited, I had to go in and do stage 43 and then edit that into the video for where I had just finished stage 40. But in edit, it's complete. It looks like I've done everything in order. So bear that in mind when you watch that video on Monday, that stage 43 I did was way after the whole video. It's amazing what you can get away with edits, I'm telling you. There's a coincidence. Saw an hour about last week that was painted black and white and was named Wet Wolf. That's good. I told you to balance the disc before you started it. Yeah, the problem is that if you remember when we did this build, Lou had printed some absolutely amazing discs on his massive frozen printer he had, and he sent me one. But you know, the postage then was terrible, and we had a deadline that we needed to do it. So I believe Phil and Lou used the discs. I would have preferred Lou's was perfect, but the one I had to use because mine hadn't arrived was the actual stock one, and you had bits which were really thick and bits which were really thin. It wasn't uniform all the way. And I would have been sanding endlessly to get that sorted. Now, short of putting weights on the back of it, the only way I can think of it is I've got these rollers with V grooves in it. So it's actually sitting in the V grooves. So it's not going to wobble. I think that's like the medium. You don't see the back. I mean, you wouldn't actually display it from behind because you want to see all that lovely filigree patterns inside. So once the wheels are on the back, you're not going to see that. So I'm going to play with it anyway. Going to play with it. They're all metal, these rollers are as well. They're pretty impressive stuff. You wish that Agora models would make the Bugatti Chiron? The Bugatti. Is it the one? No, what did I make? I can't remember. I did a trial for one, but I never went on with it. So if you want to weather the Jeep wheels to make them look sandy dusty, get some pan pastels. That's what I used on the IXO version of the model. It came out fantastic. Greg, you know what? Funny you should say that. I was looking at pastels today because someone was making rust effects with pastels, which I thought was quite interesting. And he was mixing using pastel as a pigment, putting a medium in it, which I think might have been a lacquer, and adding bicarb soda to it. And God, the rust he did on it was absolutely brilliant. If you need heavy rust, it's a great technique. Needless to say, I've been watching a lot of YouTube channels about weathering. It'd be no good putting anything in my car right away, and it'll end up a jigsaw puzzle. It's something Mrs. World Away knows what I'm like. I'm easy. I've been doing it since I was a kid. I take things apart all the time. I can never get them back together. And even when I do get them back together, there's a screw missing or a leg built backwards or, I don't know what it is. This is why I was so impressed when Will kept taking the DeLorean apart. And I'm like, it's my worst nightmare. I just wouldn't know where things go. Even if I played my videos backwards, you'd think that would help? No. Because guaranteed I've lost a screw or a screw's rolled off the table. So I've used another screw in its place. And then it's just a cascade of errors that just make a big snowball. Can't be dealing with that. You're on the whiskey tonight. I haven't had a rum in a long time. I do love that Faversham ale, I have to say. But the tonight, I'm having a rum. No special occasion. I just like rum. And it's actually cherry Kraken I'm on tonight. Someone mentioned last week, I think it was Kevin Payne, that I didn't get his chat. There might have been a reason. If I missed someone's chat last week, there might have been a reason for that. Now, I've got an option at the top called live chat, and there's an option called top chat as well. So if top chat was on last week and I missed comments, I apologise for that. I didn't mean to. I've made sure I've got live chat on tonight, so hopefully I can see everyone's comments. So, you got your free gift for subscribing to the Flying Scotsman last week. It was the Dalek Toolkit, which I missed out because I wasn't subscribing at the time. I think that's what everyone got. I got something like that. I think I got the Dalek. No. I got. Yeah, no, it was the Dalek Toolkit. I'm trying to think because I'm sure I got one of the Orrery kits as well, but that was Eagle Boss back in the day, wasn't it? I got the screwdrivers for that. I'm not buffering and I haven't dropped any frames, Scott. So I'm on this T1000 connection tonight. I haven't dropped any frames and I'm doing a steady 9,000 kilobits a second. So I'm happy. Your Flying Scotsman account showed off that they're shipping next month. Jeff, it's not going to happen, mate. It's a trial. You'll get a standard, we're sorry, but we've had to suspend this collection. We will notify you soon when it becomes available. All dentists are very sad about working. I didn't read the second line. I thought that was a full stop, Chris. All dentists are very sad. The end. About working, as they always down in the mouth. Ah, very good. As a dentist, as a retired dentist, Chris, did you ever see the Mr. Bean episode with the Victor Meldrew guy? Who was that? I can't remember the actor's name. And like Mr. Bean's giving himself fillings and stuff. You must have found that funny. That was funny. The models seem to be getting bigger. They certainly do. Everyone wants bigger models. And that was a testament to that Airwolf thing, you know, because we were looking at sizes and instantly people were like, the biggest size. I want the biggest size. But they didn't think about where they'd put it. If you were to have like a 112 Airwolf, what? Oh my God, I'll come back to that in a minute. Put a pin in that one. Put a pin in that. Making me shake. put a pin in that one. That's just thrown me. I will read that. What was I talking about now? That's complete. What was I talking about? Oh, 112 Scout Airwolf. Right. Okay. We got it. Yeah. That's like over a meter long. Where would you put it? Oh my God. It'd be like having like something big in here. You've been prescribed some anti-gloating ointment. I can't wait to rub it in. Gloating. That's just, that word gloating has just made me think of something as well. Unfortunately, I don't know if you heard the news. We've just lost Rob Grant. If everyone doesn't know who Rob Grant is, he's one of the team that created Red Dwarf with Doug Naylor, which is such a shame. I just found out that before the stream. Yeah, poor old Rob Grant. I didn't even know he was ill. I don't know much details, but that's such a shame. And it's a shame that they never went on with the Red Dwarf. I know there was one penciled in, but it all got cancelled. So that's it. No more Red Dwarf there. I've been having a rewatch of that, funny enough. You hate Red Bull. You can have the cap. Cheers. What? Okay. You hate Red Bull. Why are you building the Red Bull? Are they, David? Well, thank you, David. I will happily take the Red Bull cap. Because I like Red Bull. I've actually got 2 Red Bull caps at the moment. But I haven't got this one. This one hasn't got any of the Heineken sponsorship or anything like that on it. But I do show it off in the video, so you will get to see it, David. Matthias. Matthias has gifted membership. Thank you, Matthias. Helldiver, Drop 2015, Chris Wink 35, Klaus Luchter, and Bird Brony Plays. You've all just received a gift from Matthias. Welcome to the channel. Enjoy your little emoji by your name. I can't believe you said you didn't like Red Bull. Where are we? I'm completely thrown off now. I am. I should. We'll break members' Wainboard again. It's already broken. You saw that on the stream today. The mini ukulele player guy name was cut off and stuff. So I've added that to my, snagging list. You finally got your Dalek pack from Hasher. I had to send another pack out due to every poor service. The Lancaster. Just so you know, I get the Lancaster sent to me, but I also get it from the newsagents. In the newsagents at the moment, they haven't had issue 101 and they haven't had issue 108. Is there an issue that anyone knows about those 2 stages? They'll get them eventually. I know they will, but it's just 101 especially, because that's like 2 months and they still haven't got it. You're looking forward to the 66 Batmobile starting next month, and the 16 Shelby is huge. So the 66 Batmobile is restarting in the US, is that right? But yeah, that Shelby, yeah, it is big. I actually bought a Mustang hoodie today, which I thought was quite nice. You're building an MGSD Gundam aerial with aftermarket resin and photo etched parts. I'm looking forward to diving into that kit. That's going to look pretty cool. Pictures, Matthias. Pictures. Always need pictures. The train time machine in the Back to the Future 3 would be a good build. I think that's been on the wish list. You've always had Airwolf on the wish list. You've always had the Harry Potter train. You've had the Back to the Future. Blue Thunder's been on there. I don't know. Perhaps an original series Enterprise. or Voyager. But has Charlotte used the unit international unit of measure? No, I don't think so. Should I put my head by her belly next time she's round and take a picture? That's what I need. It was in Birmingham. Don't say that, Jeff. You can't say that. I would have got my Birmingham family onto it. They sorted out Iron Man for me. Why are the dogs barking? No one's at the door, are they? Mm. Passport screwed my delivery of the first Orca pack this morning. Said they tried to deliver. I've been all day, not happy. Sometimes, that happens, Anthony, and they haven't even attempted to deliver it because they run out of time. So this has been delivered, then they deliver it tomorrow, which is a pain. But I think it's going to be crazy that we've done first pack and we're going to be getting the second pack coming soon. I haven't finished admiring the first pack yet. But Will's Workshop did a brilliant job of the light bleed. I haven't even looked at mine yet, the Will's Workshop, so I need to check that out. Where are your frogs? They're actually downstairs. I wonder where they were, Steve, and I found them in the drawer. I've still got 2 bags of them. I thought I used them all up. So if you're coming to Wonderfest or anything, you might find they appear. Your wife keeps asking me where my models are going to go. I have 7 in the works. Try not to. If you can get away with having that conversation, Landry's Workshop, yeah, do that. Do that. Wayne, with the Orca fishing chair in and out, it's got to be inbuilt. It's got to be in because you're going to have the rods in there as well. I just think kit it out with everything, even the stuff that wasn't there at the same time. I don't think I'm going to build the, on my one, I don't think I'm going to build the cage. I like the idea of the cage being like, all folded up next to the burner thing. Do you like how I know all the official names for things? What did Parker say when the lion ate his wife? Nothing, he was a gladiator. Everything went straight forward. You just can't lift anything heavy like models for 6 weeks. Oh, God. That's not good. Matt Armstrong's a very talented guy, self-taught and very humbled. Love his videos. Yeah, he's a brilliant. Excuse my spelling, very tired and a couple of drinks. What's your all-time favourite model, Wayne? It's hard to say. I've had so many favourites. I don't know. I said I've always liked my... If you're talking about like big scale models or partwork models, because I'm always going to love things like the time machine we built and the Orca we built and stuff like that. Anything we've done on the Sprueverse challenge is always going to trump things. I don't know. I'm looking around. I like the Batmobile, but I can see it's going to be beat by the Orca every time. That first pack of the Orca, I'm like, I can't believe this detail. That first pack of the Orca has already beat a lot of models. The LSD in Japan was testing the Ferrari F1 2000 in Japan, but it hasn't been released yet. Oh, that's a shame. You know what? I was looking at your kanji, and I used to be able to read some of these kanji letters there. You see, I recognise them as kanji rather than hiragana, because I was learning a bit of Japanese, as I said. Konbanwa gozaimasu. Hajime mashite. Watashi na nomae wa Wayne desu. Dozo yoroshiku. That's the only Japan I know. Oh, and probably 1, 2, 3, 4, go. Street Hawk theme was done by Tangerine Dream called Le Parc. Awesome bit of music. Tangerine did a lot of film music. Hell of a lot of film music. I agree with you about the automotive. That is easier to take apart, but not so easy to put back together. Yeah, no, tell me about it. Adam, seriously, I'm still looking at this blinking blower motor in my car. The other car, because obviously I've got a new car now, but I want to get that. I'm not going to let a Nissan Note go, knowing that a £30 part has broke the car. The car drives fine. It's just got the fan's not working. The fan broke. And it's definitely the motor, but you can't get it out without dropping the steering column. And from what I understand, to drop the steering column, 4 screws, take the battery off because obviously you don't want the airbag going off, and take 3 plugs out. And the stalk and the steering just drops to the floor, which will give enough access for me to pull this thing out. I ain't got a clue how to do that, though. You may ask someone else to do it. You've got to build something, Ian. You've got to build something. You've got to do the Orca. You're welcome to use my workshop to build the Orca, and I can film proof that you're doing it. You remember Mars Crusaders working overtime. You're selling both kidneys for Elf. Yeah, many from the 80s Master Toys. Wow. I remember Mask used to be able to get a masks on the back of cereal boxes that you cut out. I remember them. Nissan Skyline's finished? Not yet. We're still waiting for these replacement parts, which I believe Fan Home have now, but they're writing the guide to how to fit them. Yeah, my younger brother had He-Man and Skeletor figures. I saw someone take Castle Grayskull and completely repaint it, and it looks amazing. So still the same toy, but just with a better paint job on it. Here is the text of the email. Here we go. I received from Agora. Pack 1 of the Orcas shipping out to you this week. The next day or so. Pack 2 is close behind. It's expected to ship you next week. So you're going to get pack 1 and pack 2 in the space of, wow, that's crazy. You'd like to see how I edit video? Is it on your channel or you need to do one? Well, I've done one on the member stream, Steve. I'll have to try and find the link to for you. But I'll be happy to do that. I'm trying to think what I'm doing tomorrow. I don't know. I haven't planned it. See, I didn't expect to get the Lich King today. I was planning to do the Toyota Supra, but from what I understand, that's just testing electrics and stuff. I haven't watched Will's Workshop's video. Your favourite merchandise, the Mighty Morphin Power Rangers. I don't think the Power Rangers was as big as Turtles back in the 80s. Although, was Power Rangers more 90s? I don't know. When did Power Rangers? Yeah, Power Rangers was more 90s, 1993. So that doesn't really fall into it. But Thundercats, yeah, that was definitely one. Battle of the Planets, Gatchaman, Battle of the Planets. I don't think that was as big. We were still liking things like Terrorhawks back then. He-Man was big. I remember Turtles being massive. Visionaries, do you remember those? Visionaries? Brave Star. Yeah, I can't think of anything else really, cartoon-wise. Brave Star. Ears of a Duck. Everyone's waiting for the runabout video. I'm glued to it. Lou, you take it. We're talking about doing these big jobs of taking cars apart. Doing a big model, you've got to have some sort of like. I haven't got that flow chart in me. I want everything to be done at once, and I just can't do that. I like to break things down. Look at my Eagle 5. I'm still building it. And I'm at the point where I could piece the whole thing together and it'll look pretty cool. But I just haven't done any of the interior. It's like a doll's house to me at the moment. You can't understand the English you're talking about. I will make sure I put it on the if you didn't know, on the VOD, it will translate, but not while I'm live. Hello, do you have a video that shows how to create digital camo? Ooh. For me growing up was Action Man. Yeah, Action Man was me with the Pursuit Tower. Action Man is here. And the Americans are going, who the hell's Action Man? As they play with their G.I. Joes. My brother had that. He had the Jeep, like the Willys Jeep with the cannon on the back of it, which fired white bullets, if you remember that, and the Pursuit Tower. I think that's Star Blaze. I don't remember that. Will was avoiding parenting. That's why he takes things apart and convinces me he must do it. You would have made a makeshift lathe to thin the high spots and add filler to the thin spots. Yeah, it would have been too long. I just didn't have that time. I mean, it looks nice, and the amount of times I've used it, Berg, since it was completed is probably once. And I used it probably last week to see if it still worked, and it still worked. It just had the wobble. That's the thing, do you want to devote that much time to something you're not actually using much? So, I mean, Lou, have you had your time machine working? I have a nice 30-year-old bottle of Glen Ord, so it's a crime not to enjoy it all. Oh, my God. Yes, I did print. It's a 3D print, Vincent and Maximilian, by Sci-Fi Props on Patreon. Ian Hughes, good guy. That'll be issue should have gone Cat 6. I'm trying to make videos, but have no idea how to make your introductions. This is a Cat 6 cable I've got here. David Westbury. Oh my God. It was you who put this up. I don't know what to say, David. Thank you so much. That's what completely threw me off this chat. What can I say? I don't know who I'm looking at. I'm normally I'm looking at Mrs. World Away to say I can't believe that's just happened. Well, guess what you just did? You just where's the link? There it is. You just Is anyone celebrating any birthdays today? I haven't clicked that today. No one's told me about a birthday. But thank you, David. That's very much appreciated. You just watch the distribution. Thank you. Oh, that's no problem. Watch it on a VOD. I need to learn more Japanese. I did stop using it, but you know, I should have told him. And I don't know how to pronounce his name. That we could get by this. We could do the stream saying, "Hang on, hang on, konnichiwa." 1 minute. We'd be here all day. Yeah, I keep that to hand for these very, very occasions. I was getting all right. I mean, I learned all the hiragana, but he's writing in the kajani here. I think that's what it's called, which is a lot harder. You learn the alphabet and then you have to learn it again. So those letters are used for words that aren't of Japanese origin, but the hiragana are the words, the letters of Japanese origin. Very confusing. Richard Wilson, that's it. I don't believe it. You didn't know about brush on super glue? Oh yeah, it just means you don't use that much. I think the things I'm going to be doing on Orca Pack 2, just so you know, I'm going to be repainting the transom. I'm going to make that look more wood, less paint. I'm going to be doing the shark jaws. I'm going to make them a bone colour. And there's a hell of a lot of dark brown scoring in the, I don't know, what's this area called? The jowls. There's a lot more dark scoring in that. Also on the round black section behind the jaws, I'm going to fade that out exactly like I did with the trim. And there's 2 little white marks like bird poo. And you'll see that in every model, including the other ship that goes down, the other boat that goes down. They have those 2 little marks on it. So I'm going to add that as well. Richard Wilson's in a really good episode of Father Ted too. The director for the Mr. Bean dentist episode was a patient of mine. No way! And I gave him some ideas he used in it. Spoilers, one of the things he did in that sketch was never done at the dentist. Oh my God, Chris. Chris, you got to come. You would be brilliant to interview. You would be a brilliant interview. You need to come up here. We'll just talk about funny things. Funny things you've seen in your jobs. I mean, I could tell you some funny things from retail for years. You know, some of the stupid things we used to get in PC World, people demanding that the computer doesn't work because they plugged it into the internet and the no internet come on. And you look where they've plugged in, like this was at the time of modems and stuff, RJ45 lead, and they've gone and stuck it in an Ethernet port. The plug clearly doesn't fit. Or the other way around, you know, they've tried to ram they're saying they haven't got an Ethernet. It's just, it's crazy, some of the things you'd see. Lots of ads today. It's still on conservative. I like F1, not Red Bull. I'm a Williams man. Wow. Back in the day, Williams. I'm going to be watching this Cadillac team with interest this year. Shelby's almost done. Oh, that's cool. How long do gifted memberships last? They last a month, Steve. 1 month. You never had a Red Bull? Not me. I've tried Monster. Never tried a Red Bull. But I find them very sweet. Even the ones that are supposed to have no sugar, I find them really sweet. I'll be honest. I was the first person that used to really, what's the word, put down sugar-free Cokes and stuff like that. I would only ever order a full-fat Coke. I hate full fat Coke now. It's just too sweet. This is all I drink when I'm having sodas and stuff. The zero sugar. It's weird how your taste buds or you become acclimatized. I never thought I would, but it happened. Wayne, you and Chewbacca have nothing in common. Your beard and moustache is trimmed much neater. Yeah, and he's got far more hair than me. Which, next week I might be doing a stream with a wig on, just so you know. My daughter does cosplay. She wanted me to order a wig for her, which I've done, and apparently I've ordered the wrong one. So she's got no use for it. So I'm like, and it's a short wig as well. So I'm like, I could use it. Perhaps that's what you'll see next week. It's an anime wig, so I'm going to look like some sort of anime character. A frazzled Wayne on the run makes for a great live stream. Oh, yeah. Yeah, you should see me when I'm out in public on the run. This is why I only have one. The Cygnus would be an amazing kit to build. Well, you know what? The round 2 are coming out with the Cygnus. Has that been released yet? I know they advertised it at Wonderfest a couple of years ago, saying that they've got the missing section, all that, but I don't know if it's out yet. You always thought USS Voyager looked like a toilet seat. Are you? I think I will. Will. I think I will. Will. I will build the Seahorse Bar because you're up to my point now. So yeah, I need to get cracking on that, don't I? That would be a model which has taken a year to build. It said 10 hours on the instructions. It's taken me a year. Ah. You hadn't every delivery person deliver one parcel and told me the other parcel didn't fit in his car, so he would bring it with him, even though he told us this was out for delivery. Really? Oh my God. I've had every come like after 9 o'clock at night, Steve. I think that's a bit weird. It's not too bad in the summer, but in the winter, I don't like answering the door after 8 o'clock, really. And the burner thing is the exhaust stack. Ah, that's it. Thank you very much. You can't wait to see the Jaws figures painted. Yeah, they're going to look really good. But I can't wait to see some of these finished Orcas, because the work that some people are doing, like Grim Willows, it's amazing. Grim Willows, I don't know if you've seen his video, and Agora's put it in their newsletter, I believe, showing how they make the individual books, how he's made the individual books. And what he's done, he's taken I hope you don't mind me talking about this, Mark. He's taken screen grabs of the books that are on Quint's basket area. He's found out the names of the books. He's gone searching for the covers on the internet, reduced them, and made books with the proper books that are in there. Now, if that's not attention to detail, I don't know what is, but that's an amazing job. Absolutely brilliant job. You're assembling the 1/8 scale Mazdark 7 released by Diego Studio Japan. I think it's only in Japan. Wow. Orca is the first model I bought as well, so I picked up a good one. I found your channel searching for some tips. Thanks for the info. No, Orca's one of my, well, it's not one of my favourites. It's my favourite at the moment. Big time. Big time. And to say that we're getting the second pack soon, let's get cracking. Drive the note down here, Wayne. We'll get it cracked. I'll tell you what, if anyone wants to have a go at it, they're welcome to it. They're welcome to it. Matt Armstrong lives a few miles from me. Amazing guy in talent. Chris Slicks is also just a few miles. Does the same stuff as been on Matt's videos. Shall I get Matt Armstrong to do it? Dear Matt Armstrong, please. You saw a Japanese DRS build a Millennium Falcon. It had all the lighting for consoles, the warning lights, etc., including a subscription. I asked the guy, did he come with it? He said, yes. Wow. You know something that I'm surprised we haven't seen? And I don't know if there's a reason for it. And you never know. One of these model companies might be able to give some input in this. I can't believe we never saw the Thunderbird 2 come back. Because when that came out and I did the Thunderbird 2, the whole partwork thing was growing. I think Thunderbird 2 would do amazing at the moment. As a matter of fact, any of the Jerry Anderson stuff at the moment would do really good, I reckon. I'm just surprised that we never saw that. I think that would do brilliant. And if you remember, D'Agostini, I don't think they advertised it in this country, but definitely in Japan and Australia did. They made a Tracy Island for that Thunderbird 2 because my brother's got it. But I really enjoyed that build. That was a great build. Do I fancy building a 1/6 tank? Where would I put it, John? Take out the seat first. That way the steering column will drop to the floor. Well, that's the other thing that I could do. But, you know, I can't get under the car. And I'm terrified of jacking the car up and putting on axle stands, all of that. If I had a pit or something, perhaps. But I don't know. I don't know. There you go. Look, Ian's writing something in in Japanese. That's she. Ha. Nu. Nu. Shia. Ah. You were 9 when Power. See, this is why you know Power Rangers more than me. I was getting into college and uni then, so it was like, you know, been out of my era. Biker Mice from Mars. Oh my god. I remember that. GoBots, the bargain Transformers. Yeah, I remember that. That's like when I used to have my rebooks. My Reeboks. Actually, back in our day, rather than have, see, I was one of these kids. I never had branded clothes, so we didn't have the Nikes or the Reeboks or the Adidas, or how do you pronounce Americans pronounce it? Adidas, Adidas, I don't know how you pronounce it, but we had high tech. I had high tech trainers. What's the hardest model kit you've ever built? Well, I'm building it at the moment. By a long way, it's the Ferrari 330. That Ferrari 330 I'm building is a nightmare. It is so hard. But when I actually achieve something, I appreciate it more. But it is a really, really hard build. Don't forget the dash. Yeah, I'll put that on there. Why are we all writing into Kenji now? I can't understand it. Why don't YouTube do an auto translate? Mysterious Cities of Gold. Yeah, but they never had any toys for it because you'd be able to put Ulysses. Oh, Ulysses. Actually, there's a Ulysses Cyclops ship, whatever they called it. I can't remember what they called the ship. Was it the Cyclops? I can't remember. But there's one in Japan, full size, lights up, everything. Oh, that's cool. Raymond Toys have got a mask helmet, have they? I'm watching a YouTuber building a huge excavator from the frame up. Oh my god. You used to love Mighty Max toys. Was the 90s though. G.I. Joe's will always be one of my favourites. Wow. Well, at least I know the name of my things that I used to like. It was called those Space Singers or something. Finally found the toy I had as a kid. But you know, those toys that I had as a kid now are going for like £400 each. It's ridiculous. My chopper that I had, the Mark 1 chopper, is like 3,000 or 4,000. My BMX Mongoose. Oh, I don't even want to talk about it. It's going for stupid money now. You mentioned Terrorhawks, but a better show was Starfleet. Yeah, Zelda in Terrorhawks used to scare me. It scared the living daylights out of me. Anyone seen Exo Squad? I haven't seen that. I had Maskatron for Christmas as a kid. I thought one of your guys' time machines had mysteriously disappeared by now. Maybe it will show up in the future. Ah. Actually, you know what? That Jeff Gordon model as well is quite a hard build. I thought because of the model and being a NASCAR and there's not a lot in it, it would be easy, but I'm finding that one's a bit difficult as well. Got a couple of packs still to do on that one. Japanese is difficult, so you don't have to force yourself to speak. Please distribute it as normal, usual. Sumimasen. Sumimasen. Gotta say, good night, John. Take care, mate. Go straight to green with the evil watching Power Rangers. Great bunch of episodes. Wayne, just have a random thought on new partworks. Rather than cars and figures, how about landmarks? For example, Big Ben, Eiffel Tower could be a market there. I've had that conversation, you know. I think there could be. But then what would you do? Because I said to Mrs. World Wayne, what about some of the big ones, like the new wonders of the world? Like things like the Taj Mahal. But then Mrs. World Wayne said, well, that's a tomb. You can't really do that. And then theoretically, the pyramids of Gaza is a tomb. It needs to be something a bit more, I don't know. I think something like Big Ben, perhaps, or the whole Houses of Parliament, the White House. You could knock down the East Wing. I don't know. I know landmarks. Problem with landmarks, it would get repetitive, wouldn't it? Because the way they're designed. I don't know. But you're right, Bergdis. Ixo does have the Eiffel Tower. You still have some of my Knight Rider toys from my childhood. Oh, okay. Yeah, you got that. Sumimasen. I am sorry. Had a great time watching your stream tonight. Oh, thank you so much. We have come to the end of the stream tonight. I've enjoyed it tonight, and look, I've almost got that way through my rum tonight. But thank you so much for everyone for watching tonight. I really appreciate that. Tomorrow on the channel, I have done pack 6 of the what's it called? SAS Jeep. So that's on the channel tomorrow, and I might think about doing those Orca weathering and the SAS Jeep for the weekend. Having an extra weekend video. We'll have to see how that goes. How long am I staying at Wonderfest? I'm there from the Wednesday, Ramon. Wednesday the 27th until the Monday of June. I don't know if the 1st of June is that. So that's when I'm there. But hope Wayne does his good work. I am, Chris. I'm actually planning to go down there in April. I think it's April, did I say? I think it's April, the beginning of April. But I will fill you in, Chris, so you'll be able to see that. Okay? Anyway, take care, everyone. See you later.